stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants to, you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants to, you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants to, you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed.
Welcome, race fans, to Pocono Raceway. So we welcome you to Kyle Hardy tanking on the inside wall after a qualifying run. Welcome for the IAA Xfinity Series here tonight at Pocono. We've got 40 laps to run. These guys are just finishing up their qualifying. Got just a few more minutes here. Gilmore. The cars are starting to get gridded up here. Alright, now cars starting to roll off the pit road. Starting off on the pole is going to be George Fehrenbacher with Wesley Crump to his outside. Starting off in row 2 is going to be Darren Bruce with Kyle Hardy. Row 3, Richard Swavely and Garrett Wiles. Row 4, James Rotruck, Randy Bashirs. Row 5 will be Colin Bester and Trent Robinette. Row 6 will be Chris Spencer and Alan Duggar. Row 7 will be Jeff Gilmore and Sean Freeman. Row 8 will be Blaine Driggers with Jason Martin. Row 9, Zach Holloway and Chummy Miller. Row 10, 8. Brian Beach and Kevin Roy and Joe Gregory are going to be bringing up the rear of the pack as they're heading just down to the back stretch right now. So we've got 21 cars starting out here tonight, so we got a great car count. So we're just about guaranteed to have some great racing here. Got some new drivers this week. Pace car is off. And the green flag is out. Fehrenbacher and Crump side by side heading down to the turn 1. Fehrenbacher holding on the inside. He's almost got Crump clear now. Looks like he's going to slide up in front of him coming out of turn 1. Crump's going to move to the inside line though. Try and make a move on the inside of Fehrenbacher as they're heading down into turn 2. And he's got Fehrenbacher clear. Fehrenbacher looked like he's a bit loose right there. Oh, and they make contact. Fehrenbacher down to the inside wall, nails it head on. Oh, and Chummy Miller just barely gets into him. See, Crump gets a bit loose off the corner. Comes down and just barely makes contact with the front of Fehrenbacher's car. Just enough. Send Fehrenbacher down straight into the inside wall. Hard hit. And then, yeah, Chummy Miller comes along and just barely gets him. Ooh, looks like that did some serious damage to his car, though. On board, that almost looked like he missed it, but obviously he didn't. Fehrenbacher, unfortunately, sitting in the pits right now after qualifying on the pole. Not even a full lap into it. See, is Crump going to pit? Oh, no, he's going to the back of the line. So caution number 1 going to be out on lap number 1 for first and second place drivers. Well, I guess he is going to the pits, but he probably got an EOL, so end of the line penalty, so everybody could get past him without anyone else getting penalties. So both of our front row starters not off to a good start. Fehrenbacher sitting there with a totaled car, and Crump right there. Looks like maybe he took some fuel. I didn't see the car come up at all. Oh, you know, he probably just went to check on his damage, make sure it wasn't damaged. But up front, that's going to put Darren Bruce in the lead. Kyle Hardy, last season's champion, up in second place. They're going to be holding down the front line as we get back under green shortly here. Lights are still on the pace car. So we saw that Fehrenbacher is back out on track, obviously getting a faster paired, but in having to tow, he lost a lap, so he's now one lap down. Sure, we have not seen our last caution, so I'm sure he'll get that back at some point. And the green flag is back out. Darren Bruce with a great restart. Kyle Hardy going to follow behind him. Like Swavely and Wiles right next to each other. Wiles being a new name in this series this week. We've got a couple new competitors here, as I was saying before. Wiles going to jump back in line. Got plenty of side-by-side racing back here. Oh, we get the three going sideways. That's Robinette. He saves it. Got a whole gaggle of cars moving around right here. 3 wide. Robinette, Duggar, and Martin. Duggar stuck in the middle. Like Duggar maybe just going to jump out of it a bit early so they don't end up 3 wide in the corner. Good move on his part. Side by side still is Robinette and Driggers. Excuse me, not Driggers. That's Martin, but they have singled out as Robinette completes the pass. Back up front, Darren Bruce is growing his lead almost to a full second now over Kyle Hardy. Swavely right on the back bumper of Hardy. Heck of a run. He's going to send it down the low side. Swavely's going to be looking to make this pass on the low line going into turn 1. Oh, in contact with Wiles, getting Swavely loose. Swavely keeps it under control, saves it, and manages to clear Hardy all in one swipe. Impressive move by Swavely. You can hear these cars and even just see the skew of them coming sideways as Bester comes off the corner. Bester a little loose off at the turn one. And that 22 down low. Well, the drivers were talking about these cars being very loose coming off of a couple of these corners, and we can definitely see that. One of these drivers have had some great saves. This guy's still back here slicing and dicing. Oh, a little bit of contact with, is that Martin? I believe that was Martin and Gilmore. Inside of Martin. Crump having to make his way back up through the field. It's like Rob Burnett maybe about to push it 3 wide. Brian Beach trying to make a move. Drigger's going to block that move. Beach looking on the inside, but he's not quite close enough to the back of Driggers. Oh, and Brashears is loose off the corner. 3 wide. Oh, Driggers is in the wall. Oh, we got a big stack up. Whoa, boy, we got a big pile up on the front stretch. Wow, let's we're gonna have to see if we can figure out what happened back here. Who started that? That was up here with Brashears, I believe. Nope. My apologies, that was incorrect. Driggers. Let's see. Looks like Bester comes down and ends up turning Driggers into the wall. Gilmore's got nowhere to go, gets into Driggers. Brian Beach is in there. Kind of just comes down the track and collects. And look at Crump. Has nowhere to go. Ends up in that. Looks like Crump continuing to just not have a good night. It's going to be caution number 2. Looks like everybody does get rolling, though. I didn't see anybody towing, excuse me, towing back to the pits. Bester, heavy damage on the front of that car. Fehrenbach kind of looks like his car's limping a bit. Maybe not. Well, could just be the track. Not sure, we'll have to see. So, looks like just everybody's taking hitting pit road. So we're on caution number 2 here on lap 12 here at Pocono Raceway, the IAA Xfinity Series on 1.5 Studios YouTube channel. Everybody getting off of pit road. Looks like Gilmore's going to just head back out with that heavy damage. I can't imagine he's going to be able to keep up with the pack. Nose is damaged, spoiler's pretty kinked up, back end. Who's to know if he doesn't have any mechanical damage either. Have to keep an eye on Gilmore. See what Fehrenbacher's doing. Take a look. I don't think Wiles pitted. He did not. Wiles currently the only one to not pit. See how that plays out for him. On his own strategy, opposite of the rest of the field, everybody hitting pit road that time. On lap 12, that was. Pace car is in. And the green flag is out. Wiles gets a great restart. Darren Bruce not too far off of his tail though. Bruce is going to send it down to the low line. It's like everybody making it out of turn 2. Swavely kind of bouncing back and forth between the high line and the low line. Here comes Spencer making a pass for 4th place. Bruce trying to get the lead back. There's no problem getting by Wiles, and now Swavely looking like he's going to make a pass as well. Swavely's going to be trying to get down on the inside. Bester on the inside of Holloway. Looks like Wiles has been passed by Spencer for third, and now he's at 3 wide back there. Ooh, almost contact with Bashirs and Martin. Oh, Holloway down on the inside. Oh, and Bester in it again. Let's take a look. Ooh, that one was on Bester. Let's go on board with Bester. Ooh. It's hard to tell from that angle. Let's kind of looks like Bester was going up, expecting Holloway to get up to the wall, but just didn't happen. It's like Bester's car smoking pretty heavy. So he's got it going though. Holloway's car got heavy damage. The toe on that thing is all messed up. He's gonna have to use a fast repair if he still has one. Caution number 3. We're almost halfway through this one. We've got 24 to go. Running 40 laps here tonight, Pocono. There's been no lack of action here tonight. Despite the crashes, the green flag racing has been great. We've had lots of side-by-side and even 3-wide action already, and like I said, we're not even halfway into it yet. James road truck's going to be firing off in first place on this restart. Drake is going to be to his outside. And the green flag is out. Road truck with a great restart. Pretty good gap over Driggers already. Freeman's going to be on the low side. Freeman getting by Driggers. Up here in second position now. Got a bit of a shakeup after that last caution. Miller in fourth, Brian Beach in fifth. Fehrenbacher back up into sixth. Driggers just smacked the wall. Ooh, just had a bit of contact between Bashirs and Hardy. Wow, like I said, those cars getting loose off the corner. Wow, it's kind of jet towards that outside wall. Or excuse me, inside. Further back, Robinette trying to make a pass on Martin. That's for 16th. Oh, close quarters. Wiles almost into the rear quarter of Brashears. Ryan Beach being challenged by Chummy Miller. Road truck with almost a second lead over Driggers now as they head down the backstretch. Spencer going to be looking low side of Fehrenbacher heading into two. Swavely going to try and follow him. Spencer not able to complete that pass yet. Sends it into three. Now they're holding down the front stretch. Swavely right up in the back bumper of Spencer. Big boost of speed right there. Still not going to be enough to clear Fehrenbacher quite yet. Can get him off with a corner. Spencer goes way down low. Miller was possibly about to hold him up. Indeed, that is what happened. So Spencer's getting by Miller now. Ooh, Wiles makes contact with Miller. Wiles making contact with a lot of drivers out here. Maybe not making friends so much tonight. Whoa, big block by Robinette. Wow, that was... Let's take a look at that. That was a huge block for Weird. Might have been a combination of a block and trying to get by Miller, now that we take a second look. Fehrenbacher getting by Freeman. Freeman's starting to fall back, currently in 5th place right now. Brian Beach making a surge, now up to 3rd place. 3 wide going down the front stretch. Bump on the inside. Spencer's going to surge ahead on the middle line. Brashears ends up backing down a bit, but there's still 3 wide as Freeman becomes the new outside car. Freeman makes contact with the wall. Shears dips way down low, gets a bit of a draft off of Spencer. What's he going to do with it? Looks to the high side, but Spencer's going with him. Right behind them, they're about 3 wide. Here they go, 3 wide into the turn 1. Freeman, Swavely, Crump. Ooh, Hardy right across the back bumper of Wiles. Enough to do his contact and just boosting Wiles up a bit. Ooh, and Wiles slides it up in front of Hardy. Not sure if that was a retaliation attempt or if that was just he overshot the corner. Back a little further ahead of them. Crump and Freeman are side by side. Freeman sending that car way up to the outside. I'm not sure if he just prefers way up top or if he's run his tires out. Freeman in the wall, almost makes contact with Wiles. My goodness, Wiles, his fault or someone else's fault, it doesn't matter. He cannot stay away from contact tonight. Shears getting by Spencer, not quite, doesn't have him cleared yet. You just see up in for pass for second. Brian Beach trying to make on Driggers. Here he goes on the low side into 2, and he's going to steal that second position with ease. Pocono putting some unusual names up front. We don't often see, I say that, but James Road Truck does have a win this year. Brian Beach, Blaine Driggers. It's, you know, good to see some of these middle pack guys, as they seem to be. I hope that's not insulting. But, you know, up front, leading this stuff. 3 wide, Swavely, Brashears, Spencer. Drager's possibly wore his stuff out. He's starting to fall back now. Fehrenbacher makes that move to knock him out of the podium position. Swavely and Spencer. Darren Bruce fighting for 8th place. Sends it in deep on the outside. Right on the back bumper of Driggers. Driggers falling back quick. Back bumper of Road Truck. With almost a 3.5-second lead. Barely even see the other drivers. Bit of commotion right here. Looks like they settled it down. Driggers with a big block on Hardy. And looks like Martin's in the wall. Oh, and Driggers is around across the nose of, I think that was Robinette. Oh, Gilmore piles in there hard. Yeah, Robinette just drove right into his rear quarter. Gilmore tries to go around it and ends up directly where he is, where Driggers is sitting. You see Martin up on the high side of the wall. Robinette gets right into the rear quarter, and that's it. Big hit for Gilmore and Driggers. I'm on board with Robinette right here. Yep, just gets into his rear quarter. That's going to bring out caution number 4 tonight at Pocono Raceway. Road Truck's certainly not happy to see that caution, as he had over a 3-second lead, almost 3.5-second lead. And now he's got Fehrenbacher in his back window. Looks like everyone's going to be pitting. Road Truck is off. Ooh, looks like Brian Beach maybe didn't get such a great pit stop. Back in 6th now. Everyone having some fresh tires, so we're going to have to see how this one plays out. So right now we've got 8 to go. We're going to come back to the green at 6 to go. Freeman out front. Pace car's off. And so is Freeman. Green flag is out. Bashir's trying to make a pass on Road Truck on the inside, heading down into turn one. Road Truck's going to send it in on the high side. And I hear tires squealing. There it is. Oh, big wreck. Wow. I was just about to say, hopefully these guys remember cold tires. And, whoa. Boy. Well, let's go back and see if we can figure out what happened. Alright, looks like Spencer or Wiles. Kind of looks like Spencer's already a little bit loose right there. And then Wiles kind of finishes him off. Hardy's right there in the back and just nowhere for anyone to go. We have another big wreck here at Pocono. It's going to be the 5th caution tonight. We've got just 5 laps to go, so this one's probably going to be a green-white checkered. This car is off. Freeman with another good restart. Looks like Brashears didn't get as great of a restart. Fehrenbacher right in his back bumper, and Road Truck just about to get by him. Road Truck looking on the low side. Now slide, looks like it's a bit loose, and Fehrenbacher into the back of Road Truck, and there is going to be caution number 6. Oh boy. That's looking like some Road Truck is going to call it. I'm going to say, yeah. Sure, he is pretty unhappy right now. Loose, and Fehrenbacher kind of just finishes him off. Fortunately, nobody else got into him. Triggers hits the wall, though. Let's go on board with Fehrenbacher. Yeah, it's kind of just tight quarters. Didn't really, you know, from Fehrenbacher's point, couldn't really tell that he was already sliding, so call it a racing incident. We're on a green-white checkered, so it's not the time to be patient, really, anyways. The truck's still there. Maybe just gonna tow and get a fast repair. Let's see what he decides to do. Freeman gonna bring him to the line for yet another green-white checkered attempt. Green flag is out. Hardy looks like he gets stuck behind Roy. Roy maybe not getting such a good restart, but Freeman takes off like a rocket. For Shears, Crump, side by side going to the turn one now. Shears gonna try and surge on the outside. Looks like everyone's gonna single file pretty quickly, except for Crump and Bashirs battling for second position. Freeman's gonna like what he sees. He just needs to get back to... Oh, and Fehrenbacher down low. Is this gonna be yet another caution? Oh, it is so close to not being one, and there it is. So we're going to be in for another green-white checkered attempt. Just kind of drove up into Spencer. That's probably going to end it for Fehrenbacher. Road truck a lap down and wondering if this gave him the lucky dog. Seventh caution here at Pocono. Had a couple of good green flag runs, but then just cautions breeding cautions at the end of this one here. Alright, Road Truck getting his lap back. Good news for him. Gonna have a chance to make up a few more spots. Pace cars off. Freeman looks like he's got a good restart. I think the Shears might have worked with him on that one. Looked like he gave him a bump. Freeman gonna send it down in the turn one. Just hoping to keep it up front and everybody else hopefully keep their stuff together. And whoa, Hardy makes an aggressive move down to the bottom. 2 laps to go. Shears is going to make the pass on Crump. Now he's got his sights on Freeman. Freeman with a 4/10 lead. He's going to need Crump to go and fight for Shears to slow him down a bit. White flag is out. The next flag is going to end this one. Freeman just needing a good lap. Head down towards turn 2 for the last time tonight. Whoa, what just happened with Crump there? Oh, that's not going to go over well. We'll have to take a look at that one after Sean Freeman brings it across the line for his first win of the season. Sean Freeman making that pit strategy, and it ended up working out. See if we can find what happened there. What in the world happened to Crump? That was just kind of weird. We're gonna need a onboard. I'm not really sure what that was about. If he meant to do that, or they both regained it but lost. I mean everything, just about everything. Sean Freeman's car's a bit messed up. I think we may have missed something. And Spencer turns him into the wall. There comes Bester, head on. Unfortunately, I think that blew up Freeman's car, so he's not going to be able to do burnouts, though. Alright, well, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our top finishers. Alright, welcome back to Pocono Raceway. Before we get to our top finishers, let's run you down the field. Sean Freeman bringing it home in first place. Brian Beach second. Trent Robinette is in third. Alan Duggar gets fourth. Kyle Hardy ends up with the top five. Sixth is Darren Bruce. Seventh, Garrett Wiles. Eighth is Chris Spencer. Chummy Miller brings it home in ninth. James Roadtruck finishes with a top 10. Randy Brashears 11th. 12th is Kevin Roy, 13th Wesley Crump, 14th Zach Holloway, Blaine Driggers is 15th, Jason Martin 16th, Richard Swavely 17th, George Fehrenbacher ends up in 18th, Colin Bester 19th, Jeff Gilmore 20th, and Joe Gregory, I don't believe he started the race. Let's jump on over, and we've got Brian Beach with us. Brian, bringing it home in second place. Great run out of you tonight. We saw you make your way through the field running up front for a while and then end up in second place. Tell us how you did it. Brian? Alright, I guess Brian can't hear us. Well, we've got Sean Freeman. How about Sean bringing it home with that big W? Unbelievable. It's just making a good pit call and being up there at the right time, holding off. Tell us about it, Sean.
Honestly, I slammed into the wall. My car was crazy tight, so I had to go pit. I just couldn't run like that anymore. Um, the caution right after I pitted really saved me. Uh, Everyone was pretty much on equal tires at that point, so just honestly, field position.
Well, making the right calls. And what do you think about the finish of that with the all the green white checkers?
I was nervous as crap. I had After I crossed the line, I had about half a lap of fuel left, so I was just coasting around.
You know what? It seemed like you started to slow down a little bit, and I was wondering if you were out of fuel.
I
Luck.
I didn't run out, thank God, but I was dang close.
Well, bringing it home in the podium winner's position here at Pocono. Who do you want to thank?
Honestly, just everyone at IAA. I've been in the league. Me and Blake, we were the main two that started it off, and I've been here the whole time. And this is my first IAA win, official that is. Um, just everyone at IAA. We run a hell of a league. Everyone runs great. It I love to come here week in, week out.
Yeah, we were thinking it was your first one, and it was the first one of the season, but overall, that's great. Uh,
Yep.
Glad to see you finally getting that one. Well deserved. We've seen you in here for quite a while now. So finally getting that big win in the pocket. So congratulations on that one. And good luck in the future. We'll hopefully be talking to you again soon.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if we can get Brian in. Brian, you get us?
Yeah, 10-4, I got you.
All right, we got Brian now. Brian bringing it home in second place after a great running on all night. We saw you making your way up through the field and then kind of hanging. Tell us about it.
Yeah, kind of an eventful little race there. Didn't qualify, started in the back, tried to chill out for a little bit, got caught in that first wreck, first or second wreck, and after that, you got no more faster pairs. Kind of got to get your way to the front and hope you can survive.
Looked like some contact with Crump and Brashears let you get up into the podium spot right at the end there, huh?
Yeah, definitely got to thank Crump for that one. Threw that bitch, went down mowing the lawn and took out Bashir's and rolled on in a second.
Yeah, we'll have to follow up on that one. But great job tonight, and congratulations on second place. Who do you want to thank?
Definitely got to thank Blake Mosley and all the admins for putting on the show here at IAA, and thank you guys for broadcasting this here. Unfortunately, put you a little bit to work tonight here with all those cautions. Other than
Indeed.
that, everybody racing.
All right, congratulations, Brian.
Appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here at 1-5 Studios. We'd like to thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the racing action, make sure to subscribe. Every Monday night, we've got the IAA Xfinity Series right here on the 1-5 Studios channel, the only place you're going to find any IAA action. So once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next track.